Gorgeous collective, good morning. I hope you're well. As always, readings are timeless. Take what resonates and leave the rest. I was guided to jump on and do another reading like I have been for that horrible situation that people are going through at the moment. Not sure if that's what it's going to be about, but I'm assuming it is, but we'll see. So we've got inside. Could be dealing with a male. There could be some sort of meeting or, okay, I seen it and then it was kind of stuck in here. So there could be meetings happening that you are unaware of. Inside, this is giving me the feels. You can see how it's all dark and gloomy, is that someone's really has this great inner turmoil. Very dark energy. Someone who tried to use manipulation, mind control. Now it could be eating them alive. Hidden things are, a lot of things are hidden. Someone could be trying to watch you on social media. It's definitely a situation that has been quite challenging. Homicide. Okay, it was definitely organized crime. It was very orchestrated is the word I'm hearing. The lies, I'm quite surprised the fraud card hasn't come out. Some of you could be also dating, maybe that's why someone's trying to watch your social media. But there was organized crime. So what was done was malicious and intentional and on purpose. This person could have many partners in crime. Yeah, something out of this world could be happening, a cover-up coming. Definitely dealing with that cult. A side note, for some of you, if you have been dating, there is healing coming to this situation. But someone created a mountain too large that they can't get out of. They tried to control the story. This could be what this meeting is happening about, things happening behind the scenes. They went out for blood, but they shot themselves in the foot. Definitely could have been dealing with someone with a huge ego. We've got someone trapped in their mind or facing imprisonment. There's love on the... There's that meeting card again. Fraud. There's the fraud card. Someone, so you could have been married to this person, or it's happening to you and a partner, or there could be some sort of contracts that need to be signed. But someone tried to take you apart limb by limb. They tried to dismember you anywhere they could to cover their fraud. And we've got party. We've got love on the bottom of the deck with imprisonment. Someone could, because I just confirmed marriage and wedding. Someone could have a secret partnership. Could be in legal proceedings. I just seen that card, but you coming into some money, moving on from the situation. You definitely have people that are talking shit. Okay, you could definitely be, something is played out. You may not see it yet because things are happening behind the scenes, but something is definitely played out. There's legal issues that could have been afoot, and there's an offer coming in. Someone has been talking a lot of shit. They're pretty creepy. Maybe they have a new partner that is trying to talk them into something. And someone's been talking shit to give you a bad reputation. You've possibly been in arguments, at war, competing with this person or people. But you're moving on. Giving money was peeking out. I just want to have a look at serial killer for a second. Yeah, you're possibly healing from all the shots that this person sent your way. Some of you, maybe this person tried to, I think I said it earlier, I can't remember now, with social media. Maybe they were trying to see if you're in a different relationship. They've definitely been trying to get evidence on you, fishing for comments, hooked. Definitely got money. So it could be a settlement if it is legal proceedings. You could also win some money. Just be careful, you know who's in your circle with karmic friends, but it could be this organized crime. All those people are enemies. Yeah, someone's haunted by their actions. And possibly that's what the meeting's about. Rejected, so this could be a breakdown of a relationship. Someone possibly could just be, you could still have an obsessive lover that's into you and they didn't handle rejection, and so they brought you a war that maybe they didn't think that you were equipped to handle. This person could have gone around saying that you were just in it for the money. Definitely dealing with a wolf in sheep's clothing. Their ego was rejected because maybe you walked out on a marriage and they didn't want to pay you out, but whatever. Obsessive lover. So someone who is dangerous, toxic, karmic. Let's have a look at what these little ones want to say today. Children could be involved in this situation. Oh, you're too busy winning. Like, you're about to win. You definitely could have been experiencing financial troubles, but we've got unexpected income coming in, followed by bad health. Someone could be experiencing bad health, which is part of what they're haunted by. A mature-aged woman could also be involved. Whoa. Courthouse, thief. Thoughts. Okay, so maybe a mature-aged woman, maybe this person's mum or someone is in bad health. I think this whole situation's in bad health. You've definitely been dealing with this thief. I don't want you to doubt it. I'm hearing maybe some of you are doubting what you know. Don't do that. Continue to stand in your truth. It has been quite the journey. You could be heavily thinking about it, especially if something didn't go your way. Stand strong. This has been quite the journey. And it does look like now there's possibly communication coming your way. You have been taken to war. We do have unexpected opportunities or offers, contracts and things needing to be signed. Read the fine print. It is Mercury retrograde. Okay, it may not feel like it, but there is balance coming to a situation. You possibly have been financially troubled, struggling to make things ends meet. And we do have someone walking away from the situation, and maybe that's the news that you were receiving. You're receiving a pentacle, however that looks. Your ship's about to dock. This has been a long time in the making, possibly over 3 years. But there is a new beginning coming with, or which brings balance to a situation. The end of fighting. You've persevered, you've stood strong, and now there's healing coming. Your payday coming. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Libra. The sun is definitely shining. What has been hidden is coming to light. It is seen that someone has tried to destabilize your foundation. Pumpkins and sunflowers could be significant. Someone sees that they owe you money. Interesting. 10-10 could be significant. There's positive, fast-moving change that's coming towards you. There's karmic justice. Even if someone hasn't been standing in integrity, living by the laws of the universe, then they're obviously getting their ass handed to them. There he is, the devil. So you've got Leo and Capricorn energy. Again, someone with a huge ego, someone obsessed, that real obsessive, dangerous, karmic person. But you're going in to live a life of luxury, like you've been tending to your own garden. Scorpio energy on the bottom of the deck. So there is an end and a new beginning coming. You get victory and someone walks away. Same cards that come out before. Three of Wands. There's definitely something being strategized, worked out behind the scenes. A Page of Wands, someone choosing to walk away. Got the Grim Reaper again. The Devil and the Queen of Cups. So when these two cards come out together, it always reminds me of the narcissist empath dynamic. Someone needs to make a choice. Someone needs to make a choice to do the right thing. Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Like, I think I'm hearing they're lucky they got away with what they did. But what's happened is they've been pushed into a corner. The universe knows what they're doing, even if you can't see it. If there's truth, clarity, and justice, there's definitely something happening behind the scenes that you don't see yet. Gemini season could be significant. June could be significant. We do have Libra. So, as I was saying, you're definitely dealing with someone toxic. Narcissist gives me the narcissist empath dynamic. You knew what was going to be said. You knew how this was going to go. Something is a temporary setback. Your ship's about to dock. Moving forward, you've overcome all obstacles. You're going to move forward in leaps and bounds. I feel like the universe has a choker hold on this person, is how it's coming across. Children definitely could be involved in this situation. So there could be a new beginning coming for you and children. Someone's being pushed to the brink. They're getting doses of clarity. Yeah, someone's been fighting the urge to let something fall. Definitely you could be experiencing financial challenges, but someone's not as happy with an outcome than what they appear to be or what you think they are. Like I said, they've pushed themselves into a corner, and even though it appears that they have won something, They really haven't. You could also be dealing with a Cancer. So, choose your battle wisely. Protect everything that you've created. Stand firm. Stand firm on your business. There's documents coming in, possibly after a meeting that settles something outside the court. For some of you, this will be a very specific message. Someone could have been so nasty and vindictive because they were hoping, by putting so much pressure on you financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually even, is that children would go running back to them. But I'm hearing they saw the truth too. You are an inspiration to others, your strength, your determination, even though if you don't feel it at times. People view you as very stable, grounded, nurturing, intuitive. And something has definitely been laid to rest. I'm definitely feeling that the devil could be having a pity party. He's heard something that he doesn't like. He's created himself something that he can't get out of. Even though you may be a little thrown at the moment, intuitively you've known at the end of the day you'd be successful. It may look different to how you thought it was going to come in, but don't let that deter you. There's a moon, there's in reverse, so things are definitely coming to light. Resolution that allows you to move forward. I don't know if you're involved in the conversations, but there's definitely conversations that are happening. Someone refused to see the truth. Someone didn't want to see the truth. Again, we've got the moon. There's definitely judgment coming in regards to finances. The moon can also speak of not everything being as it seems. So I know those readings have said that there's more going on beneath the surface, beneath what you can see. There's definitely events happening behind the scenes. It seems to point to the resolution of this situation. Because we did see the Page of Wands and the Eight of Cups a few times in this deck. Possibly this person doesn't want to resolve things with you, but I'm pretty sure that that's the advice that they've been given. Yeah, they're in strife. Now it's either whether they're in strife with the law, strife within their family unit, or strife with the universe is what I mean. By trying to burn you, they burnt themselves. Maybe this person wanted you to go back and that's why they put all that pressure on, but ugh. Okay, so let's see. We'll ask, what is happening? What's happening behind the scenes? So you could also be dealing with a Pisces. What's happening behind the scenes? What can't we see? This person being out of balance, being out of time. The Knight of Pentacles. Possibly making some sort of financial offer. What's happening behind the scenes? Too many. The universe has been trying to give this person a way out, but they've been so stubborn, and so they think they know everything, and now the truth is catching up with them. They're not liking their advice. They don't want to make the choice that needs to be made. Yeah, I feel with the King of Cups, they're receiving advice that they don't like, and that's why somebody's so stubborn. Yeah, they're receiving information that they don't want to receive. I'm hearing it's all mine. And there's a lot of inner conflict and fights happening at the moment. They're being stubborn and they're fighting with everyone because they don't like the advice that they've been given. Okay, again, we've got resolution. It's what you don't see coming. But there is some sort of judgment or awakening happening that brings closure to this situation. You've definitely ended a cycle. But again, I think the information or the communication that they've been receiving is that they defeated something because they were disingenuous. They lied, they cheated and stole, but something's definitely not over. And so I think they're being advised to resolve it. Let's see, what is this person going to do? It's very hard to tell a narcissist what to do. They're definitely stressed and overthinking about it. Definitely trapped, creating fear-based illusions. You definitely could be hearing from someone official. It does. Okay, I just heard this person could potentially be admitting defeat because we've got the defeat card. Again, they could be quite aggressive about it. They're thinking they have the upper hand. But the sun can also represent successful, positive closure that brings happiness and success to you. And we've got the world here, so closing out cycles, closing out chapters. So, okay, now it's all making sense. So with the Eight of Swords, it definitely feels like, again, this person's desire and the need to win at all costs trapped them. And they're stressed, they're having sleepless nights. And now they need to bring closure to the situation. They could definitely be in bad health, and that could be part of their punishment, right? Because they've gone against their intuition, they've done everything wrong. So for what else do we need to know? You were getting a wish fulfillment. You were getting a gift from the universe, material happiness. Your wishes are coming true. Nine of Cups. There's going to be cause for celebration. Things are going to move quite quickly. Intuitively, you already know this. Yeah, someone's success was unfulfilled. There's so much clarity and truth around this situation, even if you can't see it. We've got truth, justice, clarity, communication, unexpected communication coming in after a different perspective or someone giving them a wake-up call. Forward movement. We've got the Queen of Cups, like you've always known your next step. Let's just have a quick look. What's the communication? Again, it feels like someone's seeing that they haven't been successful in something. That they are going to have to pay money, possibly. That there's no way out of it. That they need to do it to stop stressing. You won't be stressing anymore. Queen of Pentacles. There's the Devil. That you've showed great strength and determination. Yeah, there's definitely meetings or something happening behind the scenes that you don't see. They could try and say that maybe you've been unsuccessful in something, but definitely feeling more so this person. They've been so focused on the past and possibly stories that they've told themselves, and they've tried to control the narrative, and it's all out there being seen. There's nothing you have to stress about. The communication that's coming in is not anything that you need to stress. The Devil's in reverse. Feels like you don't have to fight it anymore. And you've showed great perseverance and strength. And now you're getting that successful closure. All right, gorgeous people, I'll leave it there and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.